Hey you guys, Lissandra here, and I wanted to make I guess, kind of a blog review or something in regard to a certain topic, and um, a lot of you are are using this that what I'm gonna talk about. If not, then I don't know how you're even watching this and all. But I want to focus on the topic of computers, uh, internet, and all these network connections that there's out there. Now, I was watching a video from Tinkernet. This is a YouTuber I have followed from way back in 2006, or since probably this is probably not that long after I got my account on YouTube. This was back when I didn't even use the account for nothing other than subscribing. That's about it. Honestly, I don't know why people get accounts to subscribe or anything. If they're not gonna upload videos or anything. But anyway, one of the points I want to focus on is that I was watching this video, and this video was mainly about making your own personal cloud, and he goes on and talks about like pretty much the origin of the internet, computers. Well, not that deep in computers, but it was mostly on networking. And the thing is that a lot of things came to mind, and one of the things that came to mind is how much the internet has progressed, and how much has it changed over time. If you compare, like for example, social media, like to back then it was almost virtually non-existent. It wasn't even around or anything. All they used was just all they used was basically just Messenger. They had all these messengers like Yahoo Messenger, MSN, AOL, and that's how they communicate. And one of the most popular things back then was just people using emoticons, chat rooms, things like that, and it was also fine method of communication and all, but it wasn't nothing near close to what's available today. If you look at today, there's a lot of social media sites. Of course, the most noticeable ones are Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, of course, which is owned by Google. I have shares. I have a company shares on all three of these companies. But anyway, Instagram. In case y'all don't know, Instagram's owned by Facebook, so it practically counts the same, just different theme and all. But anyway, all they have all these social media websites. Of course, you can consider MySpace, which is basically dead, or is something entirely different. Not that many people go on it like it used to, like in the earlier years. But they have all these social media websites. And one thing I noticed is that each one of these websites have like different features, different things. It creates this interaction between people. It almost kind of like separates for a moment the notion that you're talking to a computer, and it creates this kind of notion that like if you're actually talking with this person, because not only you're talking with you're talking through text, you also have like other options like calling, like video chat. You can post pictures, any media per se. You can even send money through the shit and all. And if you compare that to like previous messengers, I think Skype wasn't around back then. I'm not really sure. And there was a lot. There's a lot of difference there. It's I remember when all this social media started to evolve. This is when I first heard of MySpace, which is, I don't remember. Just like back in 2005, 2006, around there. I was checking out I was trying to find out what's the deal with it, and that's when I got involved with the world of social media. And I gotta say, it's something that I'm kind of grateful for, because a lot of my job is involved with social media. So that's something that I guess a lot of people may take for granted at all. And there's a lot of benefits to it, because think about it. Social media is one of the powerful tools in marketing. And I realized this because the other day I was uploading pictures on Instagram, and sometimes I add like hashtags and all. And that's another term, the hashtag, which is something recently new. Anyway, I was putting hashtag on one of the pictures, and I was surprised at the amount of people that notice it simply because of the hashtag. It creates these trends that people tend to follow. I guess it kind of revolutionized the social behavior between people, because as time progresses, new things influence different people, and different people in masses tend to behave differently and all. And I noticed this. If you were to try to market the same way that they do using social media today, back then you would really have a really hard time. The only thing you could probably rely on is just the fact that you have search engines, because they had a lot of search engines back then. That was when Yahoo was pretty popular because of the messengers and all. But you would have a pretty hard time promoting your product, if that's what you're aiming for, a product or any service, because you would have to do it mainly through websites. And the thing with websites is a lot of the times they go unnoticed, you know. And yeah, you have pretty hard time. It's not like today and all. Sure, there's problems with marketing and all, trying to promote your products and all. But anyway, what's the other topic I was going to talk about? Yeah, and getting back to the point, well, not just that has evolved in terms of communication. It's like I said, it creates this notion like you're actually there with the person, but the reality is you're communicating through the computer now. Another thing I want to focus on is just there's a video, a couple of videos on YouTube where it shows something interesting. And basically this guy, what he does is that he tries to contrast what it would be like to use any of these social media websites. And he goes on and shows a lot of these websites like Google, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, of course, and even goes into Skype. And I'm surprised at what he did with Skype, because basically what he does is that he records a voice file, and it sends it over, and the other person has to pretty much just download the file and then hear the voice file, and the same process goes over again, and the process is pretty time consuming and all. They didn't have any of UDP protocols they use, like on like for example YouTube, where basically they stream data without having to having any of those confirmations that they used to send data packets, like if you were sending a file through email or through Skype or any of that. And mainly the reason why they use UDP is because it's a lot quicker, a lot simpler to deal with, because you're let's say for example a packet of data is lost from a file. It pretty much ends up corrupting your file, right? But in like little bits of data that are lost from, let's say a video stream, you're not gonna miss it that much. Probably chances are you're not gonna notice it, depending on how much what the data packet is or anything, how big the packet is or anything like that. But yeah, and I could imagine like a lot of the generations of today trying to use a system like back then to communicate. It would be pretty irritating to them, you know. And the websites, they're like kind of using an old IBM computer, because right here you have on all color screen and all. On the old IBM computers, what you had are this black screen with a bunch of different color palettes that they use. So it was a little interesting and all. I'm always amused by these old 1980, 1990 technologies and all. I guess it's kind of nostalgic and all, but I can imagine a lot of these teens of today trying to use stuff from back then. But anyway, getting back to the point, one of the main points that Tinkernut was talking about was the cloud, and I have benefited from the cloud and all. Cloud has helped me save a lot of my work and all, a lot of my files, because there have been numerous times I have had to reboot, reset all the all my computer, or sometimes it has crashed and all, because of numerous reasons, issues with certain drivers, certain damaged viruses or hackers. There's even a hacker that did some damage to my computer and all. And the most recent one, I recently updated to Windows 10. I was really pissed off because I installed it and it was flickering and stuff, and I was like really mad and all, because I couldn't do anything. So I ended up formatting everything and lowering the resolution and reinstalling it. And right now I'm currently using it. I guess it's working all right, just for some little graphical details with some of the older programs, which I'm not too happy with, but I guess it's all right and all. To be honest, I'm perfectly okay with it for now. But I'll probably fix the issue later on. But anyway, I guess this is all I have to say about it. But I guess that's all for now. So anyway, I'll catch you guys next time. And I'll have more videos posted up on different topics and all. Also, if y'all have any requests or any questions and all, feel free to comment on my channel on the discussion section. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.